Today's episode is brought to you by Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus gives you total control to watch anything, anytime, anywhere. Watch classic shows or all your current favorites. Act now and get a cool special deal just for TMOS listeners. An absolutely free extended trial of Hulu Plus. Just go to huluplus.com/TMOS. Remember, that's huluplus.com/TMOS. And now, the show.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
You know, Oscar, it was great to have Mike back yesterday, but I think one of the greatest things about it was when Mike came back, the dogs came back.
Yes,
so,
I miss those little guys.
And so now we have, I guess, with a counterpoint to a discussion we had last week, can we please bring in Frankie? Frankie, are you out there, buddy?
Come on in.
Arriba!
How does he use a door?
Arriba! I have a long extender hook on the paw.
It's a dew claw.
I reach up and open the door, my friend.
Like Mike changes his light bulb.
Hey, Oscar!
Oh, hey!
How you like my new music? Listen to this. Arriba!
Wow.
I am Frankie.
Did you
Chihuahua to the stars.
Did you have this commissioned?
I did. I had this custom made in Mexico City. And I said, give me something spectacular. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Frankie.
Hey, Robbie.
How are you?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Hey, can you play this from the beginning?
I can.
Okay.
I absolutely can.
Now, I want you to, in your mind's eye. In your mind's eye.
Sure.
I want you to picture me at the center of a bull ring.
All right.
The entire atmosphere is charged with electricity.
Is it a sellout crowd?
It's a sellout crowd.
Is the crowd, is it people or is it dogs?
It's all dogs. All chihuahuas. Short hairs and long hairs.
So like 50,000 chihuahuas.
50,000 chihuahuas.
Your people.
Suddenly, the gates open.
Yes.
And I walk in. Hello, my people. Hello, my doggies. I am your leader. I am Frankie. I will now bullfight a German Shepherd. That's right. I got knitting needles. I will stab him in the back of the head. Buenos dias.
Hey, are you wearing an outfit?
I am wearing a matador outfit. I am
So
on my high
small.
legs. Yes, sorry. My eyes are bugging out. Well, they always bug out. Who am I kidding, huh? Okay, turn that crap off. I got a bone to pick with you boys.
Oh, us?
Now, Rob, you might have noticed yesterday morning the reason I pooped right next to your chair.
Just a little guy.
You know, when I poop in here is because I don't like the content on the show.
Do you
Oh,
listen?
no.
Huh?
Do you listen?
I listen every day.
How?
Miss Carla's got an iPod, and I
and so you
sneak up
listen
on
that
her
way.
treadmill. I sneak up. I sneak up on her treadmill.
Yeah? Yeah? What do you use?
And I
Earbuds?
put her little
Earbuds in? Do they ever fall in?
in my waxy, stinky Frankie ears.
You got huge ear holes.
I have huge ear
Does
holes.
the butt ever fall in?
It just, I rested down there. I got to use about a quarter-inch of cord just to dip it into my giant chihuahua ears.
Have you ever tried those attachments that come for bigger holes?
How
in
am I
them?
going to get that? Am I going to walk into a Radio Shack? Come on, don't be a
Oscar,
stupido.
really, I hate to side with the dog on this one, but it's kind of amazing that he's listening at all.
Yeah.
He's
I don't think
bullfighting, for God's sake.
Well, that was a fantasy.
Can I ask you a question? Listen, I want you guys to know a secret, okay?
Yeah. How was your trip?
Every time I drop a little Tootsie Roll in your studio is for one reason and one reason only. It's because I don't like the content of your show. If you piss me off,
Right.
if you really piss me off, that is why I'm going to drop a Tootsie Roll next to both of you boys, including Ponyboy.
Sometimes it's just like a Tootsie Roll like it was this week. Sometimes it's big like a Jimmy Dean Link.
Hey, that's true. It depends on how much fiber I've had.
Oh, I thought it was how much you hated the segment.
Well, yesterday, Mr. O'Mara fed me the duck-wrapped sweet potato sticks. Oh, that is the best dog treat in the world. That's right. You may sound it's confusing. It's a piece of potato, sweet potato,
Yes.
Yeah.
wrapped with a dried duck breast. It's the greatest dog treat in the world. I love this treat.
I think they serve that at Peking Gourmet.
Anyway,
Wow.
I want to say this.
So you were unhappy with content?
I did not like the content when you were talking about me getting picked up and killed by the bald eagle.
Ooh.
There it is. Ah, that was a moment of terror. Picture in your mind, I was outside.
Yes.
The beautiful coast of Maine before me.
You were visiting with Mike's sister, Kathy.
Yes, yes, she sent me a picture of a doggy bed. There's the sound. And Mike's sister was babysitting.
His what?
Mike's sister.
His sister?
She was babysitting
Su
me.
hermana.
And I was on the coast. And suddenly she said, Frankie, come back in the house now. And up above was a gigantic bald eagle waiting to pounce on me because he thought I looked like a chipmunk.
He should be calling her, I guess, Tia Kathy,
Yeah,
right?
Tia Kathy.
Tia Kathy. I said, Tia Kathy, you're... Tia Kathy, you're scaring me. I will run the opposite direction. She said, no, Frankie, no, you're going to die. The bald eagle's going to pick you up in his talons. He's going to take you to his nest, and all that will be left will be a dog collar.
Was it a moment of abject terror?
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
I was so scared. I
When
ran
she
in-
first yelled to you, what were you thinking?
I was thinking she wanted to hit me, just like, when
Like her
adults
brother.
do that, they were going to...
When her brother hits you?
She wanted to put me in the microwave, like Tio Mike.
Well, that would be Papa Mike.
Papa Mike wanted to put me in the microwave. Wow, there's the bald eagle.
Now, were
there's
you-
the bald eagle. Jesus.
I think the Chihuahua...
Jesus Cristo.
I think the Chihuahua is a...
Cristo.
He's born in he was born in Florida.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. What?
Now, were you aware of the bald eagle? Because you are a hunter. The Chihuahua is a hunting breed, is it not?
That is, I hunt rats in the holes at night. But the Chihuahua...
You never look up, do you?
The Chihuahua is a hunting breed.
Yes.
And I am aware of all the predators around me, whether they be human or bald eagle. And that is not because I'm a special breed.
Right.
That's because I got giant eyes that bug out of my head.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
If you want the homecoming parade in my town, you have to pay.
Carmine, I don't think it's right that you should extort money from the college.
As the mayor of Faber, I've got big responsibilities. These parades are very expensive. You're using my police, my sanitation people, my free Oldsmobiles. I'll have your legs broken.
Well, I'm sure I can arrange a nice little honorarium from the student fund.
And another thing, you better sit on that zoo fraternity of yours. I don't want no drunken riots in my town.
Don't worry, Carmine. I've got those boys just where I want them. We'll have the best homecoming parade Faber's ever had.
Her brains out. Suck her. Squeeze her buns. You know she wants it.
For shame! Lawrence, I'm surprised at you.
Don't listen to that. Look at those gazongas. You'll never get a better chance.
If you lay one finger on that poor, sweet, helpless girl, you'll despise yourself forever. I'm proud of you, Lawrence.
You homo.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his easy chair, here's Mike.
No. Live from Studio 1K at the Pfeifferplex Broadcast Center. This is the Mike O'Mara Show. We are downloaded worldwide 18 million times, and we are powered by Encore Insurance. We're at MikeO'MaraShow.com, 102.9 FM in Washington, D.C.
Mike, you broke up there.
And the mighty 1630 KCJJ in Iowa. I only mention radio stations I like.
Really?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, our show today is brought to you by Vistaprint. Hold on, I got a picture.
Oh, did you print it out?
I want to thank Gina. Gina's very nice. It's the one. I know I got a lot more, and I forgot to print them out, but I remembered to print this one. San Diego Chargers fan Gina sent us her brand new personalized iPhone case from Vistaprint.com. Vistaprint is a small business's best friend, and you can easily design your own iPhone case to get your business noticed.
That's such a great case, because how many times have you had your iPhone and you've lost your charger?
That's right. Absolutely. Thank you. That's funny.
Well, we try.
If you want to make your own personal statement, prices start at just $14.99. And right now,
When?
right now, my listeners can get 25% off. Our listeners can
Yes.
get 25% off all iPhone cases when you go to Vistaprint.com/TMOS. Spend $30 or more, and the shipping is absolutely free. This is really a great way to impress clients, to get your name out there. The possibilities are endless. You can do family photos. You can do business logos. Whether you want to keep it personal or make it for business, it's easy to create, and they will get you noticed. That's 25% off all personalized iPhone cases and free shipping when you spend more than $30. Just remember to go to Vistaprint.com/TMOS. And remember, most everything a small business needs for printing is available at Vistaprint.
Do it!
And we thank them for their business, and it's a wonderful company. And really, you can't get a better deal like that anywhere.
You love it. You got to love it.
Now, I do want to mention one little update to our live show that's coming up on Saturday night, November 9th at 8 p.m. at the State Theater in Falls Church, Virginia. It's Omericon 2013. We had mentioned yesterday the tickets will go on sale Friday, September 20th. That is incorrect. They're going on sale a little earlier.
Oh, because we don't want to make you wait.
Tickets will go on sale Friday, September 13th for our big live show, Omericon 2013 at the State Theater. I would tell our VIPs that within 24 hours, you will be receiving your information on how you can get your advance purchases for tickets, and advance purchase will be available for VIP members of the Mike O'Mara Show. This show will be like no other we've ever done before, including incredible video presentations.
Yes.
We will once again be joined by Mickey Coachella, most recently of the 98 Rock Morning Show, and all-around funny guy. And as usual, there will be music, dancing, and, of course, fabulous door prizes.
Yay, door prize.
Save the date, Saturday, November 9th at the State Theater in Falls Church, Virginia for Omericon 2013. Superhero costumes optional.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Come spend the evening with us in the historic and acoustically perfect State
Yes.
Theater.
I received something in the mail at our P.O. box, and it was very surprising.
Did you go to the post office box yesterday?
My wife went this morning.
What's the address in case someone wants to send us some mail?
It's P.O. Box 3, Manassas, Virginia.
20108.
20108. Did
Thank
you
you,
do that
Mike.
because you knew what it was?
No, because you had the envelope in front of you. I
Where's my
assumed you
thing?
would read it.
Where's the thing there?
You have
Oh,
no
your
thing,
finger
but
thing?
it's on the envelope, is it not?
It's P.O. Box it's Post Office Box 3, Manassas, Virginia, 20108.
That's it.
That's it.
Piece of cake.
Send your correspondence to that, and this is dated August 27, 2013, to
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Carla O'Mara. Post Office Box 3, Manassas, Virginia, 20108.
There it is again.
Dear Michael and Carla, spelled correctly.
Well, of course.
Well, sometimes people include a K.
Why would someone spell Michael with a K?
Thank you. I'm talking about Carla.
Oh.
You mallet head. Congratulations on the birth of your son. As parents,
Hey!
what was that reaction?
That's very cool. It's a congratulatory note.
Congratulations on the birth. You don't even know what this is yet.
I don't.
I think I know what it is.
Write down things that we discussed during the show. Damn it.
Okay.
What?
No, nothing. Don't worry about me.
Congratulations on the birth of your son. As parents, we know the profound joy you must feel as you welcome Michael into your family. As we guide our children in a world full of challenges and possibilities, our example reveals who we want them to become. By building their confidence and embracing their dreams, we can give them a life filled with rich experiences, boundless opportunities, and love. There is no greater feeling of achievement than the one that comes with watching a child grow into a strong, capable young adult. As you embark on this wonderful journey, we wish you all the best. Sincerely, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama.
Hey!
No.
Look at that.
Wow.
Very
Barry
cool.
sent you that?
Yes, I know they're the auto pens. I know they're the stamps. I know this is a generic form letter.
No.
I know all that stuff, but it doesn't matter. This is a congratulatory letter about my son.
That's
from
cool.
the President and First Lady of the United States.
Do you think he printed that out on his personal printer?
In the White House residence.
Do you think he said, Michelle,
No.
we need ink and you need to put paper in the printer?
Why isn't there a toner in this thing?
I don't even know where it came from.
Well, it
But
came from the
says
White
right
House.
Here. There it is, right there. The White House.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that cool?
That is really, really awesome.
That is super, super cool. And so if you're a president of any country at all and you'd like to send a congratulatory telegram
Hey, but not
or
the,
letter.
not the guy from Syria.
Yeah,
Not Assad.
that says La Casa Blanca.
That's right, exactly.
La Casablanca.
Isn't that in Manassas?
It impressed me.
Well, it should be.
I'm easily impressed.
Now,
Come on.
do you think he knew about it because you're
Well,
on?
no, it's just it's
If
nice.
you walk in any souvenir store in Georgetown, they have those.
They do not.
No, and it's addressed to his son.
It came from the White House. They
It
can't
did.
do that.
Let
You
me
can't
see
send
this.
that out. No, you're not touching it. You can look
I'm
at
not
it, but you
gonna
can't
hurt
touch
it.
You can't touch it.
Mike,
Who are you,
I'm
MC Hammer?
I know it's generic.
I just want to look. I don't.
I'm going to frame this.
I want to.
You should.
I want to feel the presidential paper, please.
All right, don't.
I have clean
Your
hands.
hands clean? You haven't had those protein bars or
No,
anything?
no.
You little wiener beaters.
What is
Wiener
that
beaters.
even? When you give
Wiener
that,
beaters is
you give
what
that,
they are.
you give that letter to Michael when he's like 10. They say, "Dad, why does this smell like 5-hour energy?"
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, the seal is embossed.
Yes,
You
it is.
did not mention that.
Thank you very much.
You've got what looks to be.
I know the signatures are prints.
Well, no, that's fine. What kind of stock are we looking here? This is definitely presidential stock.
He's doing. Now he's busting my head. Give it back. Give it back, ass.
Do you think that has to do with the
I've
fact?
gotten resumes on better paper.
And you know what? President's probably sent out a few this week.
You know, it's going to look really, really nice in the frame.
Are you? Do you think it's because you're on his Christmas card list? I don't know. Because
No, because the Christmas card lists come to the house.
Yeah, my mom
okay.
got a Christmas card from.
And how would he know that we had a baby?
Well,
I
maybe-
guess it's the birth register.
maybe
or
he
something.
listens.
Hey, listen. Hi, Barry. How you doing, baby?
It could happen.
How's it going?
It could happen.
Hey, listen, Barack, we'd love you. Look, Michelle, you would like a night out. November 9th. It's a Saturday night. It's close by.
Oh, could
you
you
can get over there
imagine?
in 5 minutes.
Oh, we'll give them preferred seating.
the presidential balcony.
Pony, generate an invite. We'll send an invite to the president.
Be
of the United
very
States.
careful because you know what's going to happen. We're going to get Biden.
I'll take Joe. Oh, I'd love Joe.
Yeah. He
I'd love
probably
Joe.
might-
Hey, you
Open
know what?
bar for Joe.
Michelle and Barack can come to the show, and both Michelle and who's the wife of Biden?
Is it Sue?
Shirley.
You
Phyllis
and your
Temple.
bubble. Okay.
Phyllis.
Joe Biden can come backstage.
Really?
We'd like to hang, and so can Barack.
Oh, that'd be great.
It would be big time fun.
Without the preferred ticket.
It would be, it would be delightful. So it's November 9th, the state theater.
That's right.
Please come to the show, Mr. President.
Joe and Lois Biden.
You know,
will
we
also
certainly
be there.
didn't get any of the attention from any of the world leaders when we were on the radio for all those years.
You know, you went to the Easter egg roll with the Reagans.
With Don way back in the day, because we had a lady that was a fan of the morning show.
Right.
Other than that, we were boycotted after that, and I think we were boycotted after one of my favorite things that my old radio partner did
What's that?
ever. Don Geronimo, when he signed his Easter eggs, Joe Blow. That was just a moment that endeared him to me forever.
I'll
never forget that. It was wonderful.
I always had a sneaking sususpicion that even though it never came out in the press, I
Yes.
thought Clinton probably listened.
I think Clinton probably did.
Because you know what?
Because
He
of
was
the highly charged sexual content.
He was
Hello,
in
dear.
town, yeah, and you know what? It would be the kind of thing like, you can listen, but don't tell anybody you're listening.
Hillary, I have to go down and do a little extra paperwork and catch up on my strip trivia.
He's down there. Say, Friday, we can't have the cabinet meeting because it's low budget Jeopardy.
Thank you so much. That should be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to that. So anyway, that was very impressive.
Congratulations.
That is awesome.
I was
One of a
very
kind.
happy. I was very happy
cool.
about that. What I'm not happy about is the fact that my Mac has just shut down. I don't know what happened when I was in Maine. I know that I played a few little Mac cleaning games. I know I turned off a few things, but the fact is there is no one in this office, with all the computer savviness of Mr. Santana, Spiewak, and Bloom, there is nobody.
Bloom.
There's no one that can help me with my computer.
However,
It's
it was
official.
nice. It was nice that despite the fact we were all trying to help,
Thanks for the reboot.
You
dick.
you definitely took some time out to be very cordial to Matt Bloom today.
Yes, I.
When he walked you through what possibly could be a solution, and you said,
What I would do is take it to the Mac store.
and your answer,
Thanks a lot.
your answer was that falls squarely in the category of advice I don't want.
I don't
I
don't
know.
want to take it to a
I
store.
know.
This is something that I think with the right click and the right button, I'll be able to fix
It's
it. but
something
very-
you did. You just need to undo it.
Let me lay it out for everybody before you attack me, and I know you're getting ready. Hold on.
Apple.
Before
Apple. Hey,
this is my dilemma.
Did you
Hey,
try
Apple.
this?
Yes, I did. I used that the other day. The Ultra Duster. Let me see that. That's great. You try this.
Can of air.
Hey, how was your lobster chowder?
Jesus, I'm getting the wind all the way over here.
So this is the only problem I have with my
Apple.
computer. When I go when I go to Facebook,
Yeah.
it only displays like two messages, two news feed items.
You were so miserable.
My regular page is fine. When I go to my news feed, I only get two things. And also, when I go to my toolbar for Facebook to access my messages,
yes,
I can't get them that way. It just does that little spinny
Gotta go
thing.
the other
where it's
way.
just,
Let's give you the rainbow.
He was so
doesn't
pissed.
do the rainbow. No,
Oh,
it's not the rainbow.
Okay.
It's just it's like it's loading and it doesn't stop loading.
I came in today. I said, good morning. I said, Mike, how are you? He says, I only have two messages on my wall, and they're both from you.
Yep, and because that's
he
all.
did not like that.
And I scroll down, and then that's it, and I can't get any more. And one of the things I do, one of the real sources of pleasure for me in life, is scrolling through the news feed. I like to see what everybody's up to, and you get crazy, kooky, fun things.
Maybe the Syrian army came after you.
What's that?
The Syrian army.
Yeah, the Syrian. We're going to talk about Syria.
Hey, you know what?
Today,
But it would be
I don't wanna go to World War.
SIRI, an army, because Syria is from Apple.
Syria.
Hey, you know what? That's a spillover material from that other podcast with Todd.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
The Mac cleaner you use, because I've never in my life used a Mac cleaner.
Yeah.
When did you realize? Because
no.
a Mac cleaner usually comes up when you're on kind of like the wrong type of sites.
Yeah.
And
And
that'll
I've been
pass
surfing
out.
some really weird porn. lately.
Yes. Well, I didn't say it was adult, but okay. And
Let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
But I mean, it's not the porn that I don't.
yeah, but
all
did you
those
hit
sites
the
that
Mac
you gave me.
cleaner afterwards?
Yes.
So the Mac cleaner did.
But
it,
I mean, I've been on those porn sites for a long time.
did the Mac cleaner come to you, or did you seek the Mac cleaner?
It came to me. Mm-hmm. No. The Mac cleaner that came to me, I did not go near. Then I went into a search engine and I put "clean my Mac," and then I got a separate site and I went to that.
.ru.
I don't know. It's in my computer. I loaded it, but maybe it's gone now.
No.
You might want to uninstall
No, I
it.
downloaded my cleaner to clean the Mac.
Mike, with all due respect,
Yes.
there's no cleaner online that's there that's going to do what you should be doing.
All right. Well,
How many
now I know
cleaners
that.
did you said cleaners plural?
No, cleaner. I just
Okay.
I got one.
Just one guy.
All right. So
Or gal.
You should probably. I'll uninstall that before I leave.
no, but I've uninstalled everything because I just did that before the show started.
Oh, that's right. You
We
redid
cleaned out everything, and it's still not working. This to me, here's my theory on this.
Don't
okay,
click on pop-ups.
I go to Facebook. Okay, I'm clicking on Facebook right now. It goes normally to my news feed. All right. Then I go to my news feed, and I have my good friend Officer Meg and my good friend Jason Hill. Those are two people I check out frequently.
Cameron
I see
Hills.
what's going on with what they're going. I have two messages. Okay, just like this. These two.
That's your
all.
whole news feed.
That's all. That's all I have.
Oh.
That is all I have, and I can't get any more. Now, also, you'll notice on the toolbar up here, see how it says I have one message?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, so now I will click on that. I am clicking on my one message as I am trying to get. And now this is what you see. You see.
Oh my God!
It won't even load.
It won't even
Have you
load.
tried changing your password?
Oh, God.
You definitely have to do that now.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
But that
no.
won't- but that
but
won't-
wait, but here's the thing, Oscar. I go to my page, and I'm fine. Look, I go to my page, Mike O'Mara, with the beautiful new Mike O'Mara Show logo, and I scroll down, and it scrolls. No, it's only 3.
Yes.
So I'm not able to see.
You should
a
change
lot
your
of stuff.
password just in case.
Yeah, but you know what? A password issue. It's not a password issue.
Well, what I'm thinking is that
What about activity log?
he's got some malware.
All kids love log.
He's got some malware on his computer that
that's
he might
true.
have loaded, and that malware, who knows what it's doing? It may have said, "Well, this is clearly something I want to fish for information. I want to take over." So if I get a link from you posted on my wall, all of a sudden it says, "Hey, check this out! You're on video."
Oscar, can't believe I saw you doing this.
Yeah, I can't. Be, and then you log through. Then
You
there's
all
another
know
virus.
so much. What you don't know is how to help me.
Well,
I
we're
simply
trying
require.
so desperately.
I simply require something to do to allow me
I've
to
got
see
it.
all the items on my timeline.
I have it.
And my news feed.
You need to go to the Mac store. Yeah,
No.
you have to.
No.
I mean,
No, I can't.
The apple.
I'm not going to go through that. I can't
The apple.
stand doing that. I hate that with every fiber of my being, especially here.
Phone
in
ahead.
northern effing Virginia.
Here's what you do.
The land, the seat of entitlement in the free world.
Not if you phone ahead to the Genius Bar.
Yeah.
They'll be
Really?
waiting for you.
Really?
Make an appointment.
I
All
can
right,
make an
maybe I'll
appointment for
do
you
it.
right now.
Well,
if you'd
no,
like.
I'm not going to do it today. It's not
Okay.
going to happen today.
All right.
Okay? There are things to do today.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
Been a while.
Did you
Yeah, it
just
has
do
been a
that
while.
yesterday?
Huh? Yeah, I did that yesterday. I'm tuning up for
Life is good.
Chad's brother invited me to play in a golf tournament. I haven't played in like 3 months, so I'm trying to tune the game up a little bit so I
there
don't
you
disappoint the boy.
How'd you shoot yesterday?
I didn't shoot. I practiced, and I'll be practicing today and probably tomorrow.
Just
so
the
I gotta
range?
Get out in the just the range. That's
Bucket of
right.
balls?
Okay, well, why don't you just calm your ass down with that? Why do you keep asking those
I'm
questions?
just curious.
You've always been a nudge about that anyway with me. You
What
know
do you
that?
mean?
You play today? You play today?
How is that a
You
nudge?
remember all the old radio show you play today? You like to let everybody know. You like to let everybody know that I was blowing off my afternoons by going to the
brought
range.
it up.
Well-
Some would call it work.
So there's no way I'm.
You got to come correct to a tournament,
That's right.
right?
God, I feel like the wolves are at me today. The wolves are at me today,
Oh,
boy.
come on.
I really. So there's absolutely no way you think that I can adjust this or fix this.
The
without-
first thing Oscar is right. If there is malware living in there, you must change your passwords.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's got access to mess with stuff.
And if I change my passwords and then kind of reboot,
Well, change your passwords first.
Yes.
And then after that doesn't do anything,
all right.
you'll have
Talk
to go to
amongst
the Mac
yourselves.
store.
I'll do that right now.
All right.
Okay,
As
so
we're talking right
his
now.
new password will be password 1.
No, well, it'd have to be different because that's what it is right now.
Well, it was originally just password. Hey, capital P. Use a capital letter because
Yeah.
that. You know what? I like when it says.
First of all, you have to use a capital letter, Mr. Man. That's what you
Yeah,
have
and
to
the
do.
pound sign. The pound sign always works.
oh, it's bedeviling to
yeah,
the
it's like
hackers.
pound town, but instead of
What are you
pound,
doing to me? What are
do
you
the
doing? Are you
pound
trying to
sign.
help me or are you trying to
Pound
do shtick?
sign.
What I love is when it says status of password strong.
Oh, you know what? I've never thought of using strong.
Well, no. When it tells you your status is
Oh,
strong.
of just writing strong.
Yeah, because when I use any of the normal 4 go-to passwords I use on
Yeah.
everything, sorry, Pony, it always just says weak. What's your password? Weak.
But what if you wrote strong?
With a capital. How about strong with a $? sign
Oh,
for the
yeah,
S?
dollar sign.
I'll do
That's
it
your
later.
password.
Hackers
Shut
don't
up,
know
you're giving me a
that.
headache. Both of you giving me a
Dollar
goddamn
sign,
headache.
baby.
Yeah,
You're giving
go
me.
for
Yeah.
it.
Ponyboy, step over. Do you want to tell your little story on in your normal seat, or do you want to come to the
his
big
nook?
boys? Do you want to come to the grown-ups table?
Maybe I'll come to the big kids table.
Okay, he'll come to the big kids table. Is the camera set up so you can do that?
Yeah, he's setting it up
All
now.
right, he's setting it up right now so we
in
can see
perfect
him.
silence.
That's right.
Hey, Pony.
Get ready to be wowed.
Pony, is the camera set up?
How's that going, Pony? There he goes. Are you coming over to the table at any time in the next 10 minutes?
Pony, you know we do a live show.
I'll just tell you from here.
Is that where you want to do it?
Dude.
Why don't you want to come? Why don't you want to come
Because
to
the camera's taking too long to get working.
Yeah, it's the camera.
It's always the camera.
He does a great job, but he moves in a totally different speed zone.
Well, he's methodical.
Are you ready to ask
Absolutely.
him about his thing?
His what?
His story?
His story?
Yeah.
It's pony time!
There is a story that involves life and death.
Yes.
And our own Ponyboy. Ponyboy, you ready to tell that story?
I sure am.
Okay, tell us what happened.
Well,
We got to take a break. We're going to come back in a little bit. When we come back, we will have the entire Ponyboy story about life and death.
Yes.
And the seashore.
Down the ocean!
We'll take a break. Come back with more on the Mike O'Mara Show. Thank you all for the help. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show.
How's your mood?
It's wonderful. Losing weight requires a commitment, but I can personally tell you that if you're ready to make that commitment, Weight Not will take care of the rest. Hundreds of my listeners have lost thousands of pounds the safe and fast way with Weight Not. Real food, no prepackaged meal replacements, no prescriptions, no stimulants, nothing artificial. I happen to like my little turkey dish that
So
you like.
good.
You love watching me cook that
I
in
love
the kitchen.
you on Watch You Cook.
That's
it's like
what I'm
Paula
eating
Deen.
now. I've got tons of turkey meat. Ground turkey happens to be my go-to. Here's the great thing about ground turkey. This is my own little thing about Weight Not.
Yeah.
Ground turkey is like a sponge for flavor.
Yes.
You can use the seasonings. You can use the things that aren't necessarily going to put weight on you, but give food incredible flavor. And that's one of the things I discovered when I went on the Weight Not program, that you don't have to pour in all these horrible ingredients and all these fattening things like fats and oils and carbohydrates that are bad for you. You can eat well. You can eat like a king on Weight Not, and you can supplement it with the wonderful program that Weight Not has defined after tremendous tremendous amount of effort and a tremendous amount of study, and they take it seriously. They live it, they breathe it, they pay attention to it all the time. They're better at it than you and I, and they know how to do it, and they know how to get it done. If you want to read the success stories, go to Wait Not's Facebook page to find out more. Visit waitnot.com as well. Plans will start as low as $5 a day, and they will show you what you are made of if you stay on this program.
It's the best. It's fast, and it's safe, and you're living real life.
Can't
That's
go
what's
wrong.
so great about it.
Wait Not is a wonderful, wonderful organization that we've been associated for a good long time. And the nice thing about having an advertisement for Wait Not on this show is that you share your success stories for us, and it has changed lives. And so many people that we know personally that have had success on Wait Not. So check it out. That's waitnot.com. Or once again, go to the Facebook page. It's the Wait Not Facebook page to find out more and read those success stories that are on there. We thank you in advance. All right, Pony, I'd like you to come to the grown-ups table, please.
Please.
Has the
For
camera
God's
loaded?
sakes.
Is it set to go?
I set it back for my Nook.
Yeah.
So,
His Nook. He calls his workstation his Nook.
All right,
the Nook.
hold on. Just take your time.
why don't I just do it from right here, Mike?
Why do you want to do it from right? Are you more
Because
comfortable over there?
I don't want to have to redo all the camera stuff and make a big, huge fuss.
Yeah. You're making a big, huge fuss. Is what you're doing.
I'm making a
You're
big
making
fuss.
a big fuss. Yeah.
I'm making a big. Well, I like to spotlight. The people that are on the show. The bottom line is, Pony, I want to look at you when you're telling
Yeah.
you this story.
Pony,
Very well.
He's not asking. He's telling.
Yes.
Very well.
Yeah.
Ponyboy, get your ass over into the right chair, please. Thank you very much.
Move
We
it or
appreciate
lose it.
Here he comes.
It's pony time.
Here he is.
Get up.
Shake it. Don't break it. Yeah.
Worth it.
Good morning.
How are you?
How are you, Pony?
I'm just fine. Mike.
How's every little thing?
Fantastic.
Very good. Did you have a good holiday?
Kind of. You know, I had a nice 6.5 hour drive down to Virginia Beach.
Oh,
which
Pony
was-
was telling me that my sister was coming back from Maine on Monday. Yes,
Right.
2 days ago, and it's a 4-hour drive from Maine to Boston. They were on the road for 7.5 hours. It is a 3-hour drive for Pony, 3.5 tops,
Yeah.
to get down to where he loves to go, Virginia Beach. And Pony's drive was 6 hours and 30 minutes.
It would have been even longer, except he took a lot of time to text me, telling how the traffic sucked.
You were out of your mind. And as a matter of fact, posting the show to TNT, which Pony's responsible for, that got screwed up, and you had to. Thanks for bailing him out. On
That's
that one.
fine.
So you had that was a little rough situation, and then you told me that you had a kind of a life and death situation down in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, if you've ever been to the beach on what they call a red flag day, you know that means that the surf is really rough and a lot of undertow.
Are you sure? I think isn't that when the beach is open only to gay people?
No, I think it's only to menstruating women.
Thank you very much. Very good. Thank you, Rob. And we need some beach music while he's telling his beach story.
Let's
Rob
have it then.
Spiewak,
Yeah,
for
I
God's
believe
sake,
so.
what are you doing here? Come on. So anyway, so you're down at the beach. You went down with just yourself, right?
That's right.
And you love to hang out down there.
Per normal.
I do.
And
Lots
that's not
lots of
necessary.
alone time.
That's really not necessary for him to do that.
I'm sure it's fine.
I got your back, Pony. I truly do.
Thank you, Mike.
So the fact is that you went down to your mom's got a place down there. We've had.
You know, I can see the cameras.
I'm wishing for the entire anthology. Thank you. Just thought I put that request in before.
Sure, of course.
That's all I need to tell Spiewak. We'll be all set with this. Okay. I digress a little bit.
Yes.
When last we checked, it was a 6.5-hour drive down.
Yes.
And your mom's got a nice place, not right on the beach, but very close, correct?
One row back.
One row back, which you can't do better than.
And who doesn't love going down to the beach, Mike? The sand and the smell of salt air.
The last beach weekend of the summer.
Labor Day tradition.
It is a Labor Day tradition.
And you were going to be spending a couple of days down there,
That's right.
right? And then back to the grind, beautiful, scenic, and Manassas, Virginia.
Yeah, no beach up here, Mike.
Now, a red flag day indicates kind of a undertow.
Undertow and lots of waves, big waves.
Big waves, and so there's
Riptide.
So it's blowing off the coast, right? It's blowing off the coast. That was my first beach album too. Never sold.
Blowing off the coast?
Yeah, it was good. It's the one where
Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world.
That's right. I had remember that album cover with the cardigan that I
Yes.
was wearing, and I had my highlights.
I remember the hit single that didn't sell. It was called Pocket Full of Sand. I remember the song, just not the melody. Wasn't it? Give me your tanned hand and enjoy my pocket full of sand.
That was the rough cut.
That's
pocket full of sand was pocket full of sand. She's looking right at me. I've got to go into the water to pee.
That's why it didn't
sell. Sand spelled as a $sign with an S.
Yes, sand.
Yeah. So no one could find it online.
Well, that's part of the album cover because they had the cardigan, the highlights, and I was holding up cash.
Yes.
Didn't go over that well. It was tough.
Well, you wanted to a play on words, sand dollars.
Yes,
yeah.
right.
That was the flip side of Pocket Full of Sand.
And the flip side, no, the second hit that I thought would really track after Pocket Full of Sand was Steamin' Clams.
Oh, that was the dance record.
Yeah, Steamin' Clams.
Disco.
Steamin' Clams. But a red flag day.
Oh, it's the worst, Mike.
A red flag day means riptide, right?
Yeah,
riptide and lots of waves.
Can you describe? Can you describe?
I love when Pony throws on his sandals and heads up to the shore. You know what he does? He wears mirrored shades so he can check out the chicks.
Absolutely, that's right. And incidentally, when you arrive at the spot that Pony's been on the beach, please pick up the butts. Okay, pick up the butts.
3 people picked him up, thought he was driftwood.
So. So you were at the beach. Did you notice the surf? Was it large surf? Was it rough?
Yeah, I mean, it was a red flag day, so it was bad. They don't just put the flag out.
Excuse me, sorry for coming in today. I'm real sorry for coming in today.
Lots of tude today.
It's a red flag day, you ass.
Yes. Of course it's bad. You a-hole. Why would it be a red flag? What now? Do they have guys that are standing up at the top of the lifeguard stands with waving the flags, or do they just mount a red flag?
They mount it, and the lifeguard sits there and doesn't do anything.
Did anyone try to attach a flag to you?
This man is out of control.
He's on fire.
It's Ponyboy at the Red Flag Beach Day, and now what is the? Please to explain the drill for the beach. Your mom's a big beach person. That's why she's got the place down there. I mean, she lives down there full time.
Yeah.
She loves it. Your mom's a very nice lady. I loved having her on the show, and she's a huge fan of the show. So the drill in the morning is you load up like the beach chairs and the cooler and all that. I mean, explain the process?
I mean, it's much or anything.
Is there a boardwalk between you guys? I mean, do you have boardwalk that you can like walk down to get food and
stuff? Do you ever
like
fall
that?
Between the boards?
No, it's cement. Thank God.
It is cement. He's right.
That's right. Virginia Beach has a cement boardwalk.
Well, that's no good.
Kind of is a contradiction in terms.
Crazy down there.
Do you have to pay to get on that beach?
No.
Some places you do.
No, you don't, ass.
New Jersey, you
I
do.
know, but he's being being so ponyish today.
Let me ask this. How was the talent level at the beach?
Yeah, boy.
Nothing.
Really?
It's terrible.
Wait, is it always terrible down there?
No, it was this week because a lot of the hotels like right around our area are being populated by Shriners.
Really?
No talent.
You couldn't make that up. Shriners?
Wow, is the parking lot full of tiny cars?
Yeah, kind of. You have those really tiny dune buggies with these big fat guys with stupid hats.
Now,
with fezzes.
Normally,
hey,
they say spy report. Normally, they are truly hotels, are they not?
White people are so afraid of black people. Little tribute to Ron and Fez right there, everybody. Thank you very much.
Shriners.
So Shriners, there was a Shriners convention.
Mm-hmm. They had a big welcome all. What was it? Welcome all nobles.
Oh my God, the Shriners! You know, in my hometown, we had the Shrine Circus for years and years and years. That was the only circus.
White
it was
people
called.
are so scared of black people.
It's a red flag.
So with
day.
Shriners, there were no black people around.
No. Oh man.
Right.
Of course, Mike.
I don't know. I don't know much about Shriners anymore.
It was a red flag day. What's
So,
the matter with you?
so you're near resort hotels?
Yeah, right across the street. There's a gigantic Holiday Inn, and there's tons of.
So normally
resorts.
that would be like chock full of co-eds. No wonder you go down
That's
there
like
every
Roofie
weekend.
City.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name. I think they say that on the welcome sign.
Roofie City.
Roofie City.
As the father of 2 daughters, I thank you for that reference, Oscar.
It was just a thought.
So this is, I would imagine, though, if you're like right near that Holiday Inn resort, that you've probably had some pretty decent parties down there at the beach, right?
Not much in the way of parties, but the bars fill up.
And will you do like a good hang at a watering hole?
Well, that's where he stalks his victims.
That's right. And he's never had to pay for soap.
No lights in the parking lot. It's great.
That's a fun. Ponyboy gets one on that one. We put that in the column. There it is, right there. So you got the Holiday Inn, but it's Shriners. So it's like, are the guys with the fezzes? Are they even at the beach at all, or are they like?
No, they were hanging out in the convention center. Really.
Really? All right. So there's nobody to speak of, and it's sort of the end of season, right? Most, especially college kids, are by now back at school, right?
Yeah, it's mostly families with younger kids.
Okay. Wow. What are you wearing when you get out there?
Just a bathing suit.
Can you describe the bathing suit?
One piece?
Oh, yeah. Speedo.
At the beginning of the day, it was.
All right, let's stop fooling around. But not at the end. You know what? Stop it. I'm going to stop that.
And we got a break.
Wow. You're killing my bit. Let's turn the music on. All right, now tell us the story about how you saved your mom.
Basically,
I wish we had time for that, but okay. I know you're spending all your time being the Beach Boys records, but that's what I wanted to do. We'll take a break. Come back with Ponyboy on the Mike O'Mara Show. I'm like looking at the times. I'm setting that up for the whole, like ready to ask him that question, getting ready to be, and he hits his music.
I'm sorry about your computer, Mike.
That's all right. The computer sucks. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. When last we checked, it was a red flag day at Virginia Beach. Ponyboy was down there stalking his victims.
What color is your one piece?
Black.
Do you really have a black bathing suit?
No.
What color is your bathing suit?
It's like brownish gray. I don't know.
But, at least really.
Brownish
even though you're a
gray.
slight man, you couldn't go to the beach. I'm a T-shirt in the pool guy right now. It's just like, I just don't want to even be
You're
seen.
protecting your skin.
I'm protecting my delicate skin. Yeah. And no, so you get down there, a red flag day. You're there. It's you and your mom just going out for a morning at the beach.
You got it.
Right,
and I was
let's pick it up
hungover, and it was a mess. So...
Hungover, huh? In your brownish gray trunks?
That's right. It was quite a sight to see.
Do they go down to the knee, or are they super short?
Like European cut?
They go down to the knee.
Okay, good.
Okay, very good. Would they be those kind of beach shorts?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The kids wear
board shorts.
Board shorts.
Mm-hmm. Board shorts. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Sad thing is, Mike, they go down to the knee, but they don't quite make it up to the belly button.
Just a hint of hair.
I've never seen trunks with suspenders. I was shocked.
Just you and your mom?
Well, yeah, but there were tons of other people out on the beach that day.
Okay, just not attractive people.
Correct.
Okay, very good. And do you have a beach chair, or do you just sit on a towel?
I just sit on the towel.
Okay.
I don't like hauling crap out to the beach.
Is it a towel or a washcloth?
That he stole from the Holiday Inn.
Yeah. Two soaps, a little shampoo, and a white washcloth. You can drop it in any mailbox, and it'll find its way back to the hotel.
So it's you, Mom, and a bunch of people around you. Do you do any swimming?
Yeah, we went out swimming, and...
Do you build castles?
Well, they're like a full-size house for me, but apparently...
He's doing this. That's two. He's starting, give him a seat at the table is what happened.
That's true, yeah. Leave him, take a boy out of the nook, Mike.
So then what happened on Red Flag Day?
My mom started kind of drifting away in the surf, and she wasn't paying attention.
Hold on.
Let's stop the music.
So Mom went in for a dip.
Yeah, we went swimming, and she started drifting off.
Are you next to her? Do you guys walk down to the water together?
Holding hands?
No, I didn't mean it that way. Are you both saying, hey, it's hot, let's get a little cool off, and you go down? Are you close to her when she's in the water?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking and laughing. And
you were hungover. Was she hungover?
No.
No.
Okay, so you're the only one that's on. Are you smoking at this point? You're not one of those guys that has the cigarette going when you walk into the surf.
I don't smoke.
That's right.
Much.
Okay. Well, no, I just picture you, saying, I'm roasting. Let's go off.
Could you help me and put some oil on my back? I just, I really can't seem to brown today.
You're in. You're in the surf.
Yeah.
Smoking.
And there's different kind of surf. There's the surf that can actually knock you off your feet, and then there's the surf that just makes you off balance. What's the surf level?
This is the kind that knocks you off your feet and
Really?
keeps coming in rapid succession, so you're
relentless.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's heavy duty down there.
Yeah.
Like Point
But I mean,
Break.
correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, Oscar. Maybe you can help me with
Yes.
this. Virginia Beach, much better surf than Ocean City.
Yes.
I think because of its proximity,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it has bigger waves
You're
and
right out
more
there.
surfers there, right?
They actually have the surfing championships there every year.
Yeah.
The East Coast surfing.
He came in third last week.
And to me, if I'm at the
How's the
beach,
board?
also, God, I want to go this weekend.
To the beach?
Yeah, because I just want to see the water.
Just go, man.
Why don't you go?
I miss
Can
the
he
water
stay at your
already.
mom's house?
I'm sure she would like that.
Be great.
Just behave yourself. You just calm down right now.
She's not dating anybody, is she?
So you're in this. Did you plan to go out far, or did you want to get beyond the break?
She goes down to the beach all the time, so she is used to just swimming right out, to where you can't stand up. And it was very, very rough that day. She started drifting off, and I looked over and I saw her kind of gasping for air, and I said, "Hey, are you all right?" And she says, because she can't breathe.
She's like getting mouthfuls of water?
It was getting to the point where she was really scared and she couldn't talk at all.
At any
And
point, did you think she was goofing?
for a few seconds, and then I was like,
Good
"Mom,
boy.
do you need help? Are you all right?" I mean, she was a good 15 feet away at this point, and it wasn't but 5 seconds ago that she was right next to me.
Yeah, because for those who've never been in a riptide or actually...
I have been in a riptide, and it is not
yeah,
fun.
you could be the best swimmer.
Yes.
You could actually swim competitively in your high school or even college, and if you get caught at the wrong time of the wrong riptide, if you don't know how to get out of it, it is almost impossible to fight that.
And to get out of a riptide, you swim. I always remember this: parallel to the shore.
Exactly.
You do not swim back in
Yes.
because that ain't going to help you. Because if you're in a riptide, what it is a current. It's an underwater river that is just rushing underneath you, and it's sucking you out to sea. And in some cases, it can actually suck you under if there's a strong tide coming in. So you got to be careful, and you got to get out of that narrow little river by swimming along. But by the time people realize that, a lot
Often
of them
it's too late.
It's very much too late.
It's sometimes also counterintuitive because you almost have to swim further out
Yes.
to get out of
To
it,
save yourself.
to get some sort of help and then come jet back in.
Now, at this beach, are there lifeguards?
There are, but they don't pay a lot of attention.
They're all up there like smoking pot, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're sitting up in their chairs, like putting their lotion on, putting that white stuff on their
Zinc.
nose.
They put zinc on their nose.
crap, just because it's like a fashion accessory.
That's the reason Matt could never be a lifeguard. Too much zinc.
Ooh, is that a large nose, Joe?
I don't even know.
Thank you very much.
But yes, it was.
So mom's 15 feet away. You said she was just next to you. Did she swim away from you, or do you think the current just kind of grabbed her?
She just kind of started drifting away, and it freaked me out. And then I realized
So could you
that there was a
physically
problem.
see her moving as she was, moving away from you?
I didn't see her actually move away because I was looking at something else. But when I turned back and she was 15 feet away from me, I figured there might be something wrong. And then she was just kind of flailing her arms, and I was like, "What are you doing? Are you all right? Do you need help?" And then she started nodding, and
so
Exactly.
wrong. That is so wrong.
Sorry about that. So she's 15 feet away, and she's not getting air.
she was getting dunked repeatedly by the waves.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was pretty freaky.
How
so-
long was the total time where it went from being, oh, come on, to, boy, this doesn't look good, to terror? Because it sounds like when you came in and told me about this yesterday, you were still a little freaked out about it. It was top of mind for you. You were freaked out.
I was. It was about 5 seconds, and then when she nodded that she needed help and was just kind of flailing, I said, "Oh, she's in trouble." So
Right.
I swam over there as fast as I could, and I just grabbed one of her arms and started dragging her sideways. And
Life-saving 101. Just grab one of the
I ain't
arms.
a lifeguard.
That's right. And then right off to the hospital, have it put back in its socket. Now, you're a lean guy, you're a fit guy, but you are not a big, bulky guy. Are you a good swimmer?
Yes.
Really? Okay, so you're at ease in the ocean, and you're
definitely.
it wasn't a struggle for you to get her.
How long did it take for you to find bottom? That's a huge deal with life-saving.
yeah.
Because I plucked a kid, 13 years old, out of the Potomac River one time, and I was never more freaked out. Probably the longest 15, 20 feet of my life as I was swimming with the kid and getting exhausted because the adrenaline's rushing. And then finding bottom with my feet was a great move. How long did that take you to do?
It's probably about 7 seconds, but it feels like a lifetime.
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime. And your mom had taken in a lot of salt water?
I took in all the salt water because I was facing the ocean and I was dragging her backwards, so she was facing the shore. And when you're struggling to pull someone ashore, you're not really thinking about the waves that are coming in or anything. And
you just want to get it done.
Yeah, and there were 2 huge waves that just smashed right into my face, and I swallowed and breathed in so much seawater that I wasn't even breathing at this point.
Did you boot?
When I got her to land, yes.
You threw up.
And still the girls weren't paying attention to you?
Nothing.
Wow.
Sexy.
To be fair, it was time for you to puke because that's what you do, like around noon, right? That's
generally, yeah.
Well, it's part of the plan.
My breakfast. I've already gotten the nutrients. It's time for the rest to go.
That is, I mean, and Mom was okay when you got her in?
Okay. Basically what happened was I got her to safety, and I start hacking up water out of my lungs and out of my stomach.
Jesus, Pony, I didn't know it was that big a deal.
I'm dying there, and my mom's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go back out again," and then just kind of walked away like it was no big deal.
She went back in the ocean.
Hold on. Now your mom is kind of a laid back lady.
Yes.
She's very laid back. We've met her. We know her now, and you save her life.
Yeah.
You are hacking up seawater, and she says she's going back in the water.
Because she didn't understand
Do you think
how
she was
bad the situation
was she embarrassed a little bit? Do you think she was embarrassed and she didn't want to make a big deal of it?
No, I think she just really didn't
understand
she didn't understand what was going on.
She didn't have a clue that she'd almost lost her life.
She thought that in the process of dragging her back that it was just a simple little thing, just pull her back, everything's fine.
Wow.
La, la, la.
Now when you
says it all.
No big deal.
When you got to shore, did the lifeguards offer assistance when you're puking up foam?
I think he was asleep because he didn't bat a goddamn eyelash.
Wow. Think about that the next time you let your kids go down by the water and you think the lifeguards will take care of it.
You really need to pay attention.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Let me offer congratulations.
So the Riptide the second time around didn't catch her?
No, the Riptide, it was one of those things where you just kind of drift off quickly and then it kind of wears away.
How long till after your life-saving efforts did you light a cigarette and just stand there and look what you've done? You saved someone's life.
It wasn't too long because I was flipping out.
Did she get it? Did she get it later in the day? Were you able to explain it to her where she clued in on it?
After around 4 o'clock, I went in and just started drinking because I had a splitting headache and I was in a bad mood.
So you're like sitting at the kitchen table in the condo drinking? Is
Staring
that what it
at
is?
her?
Yeah, foam oozing out of your mouth.
Smoking?
What did you do?
I drank and just
You
did
told
what
her?
I told her, I was like, I'm going to talk about this on the show because you didn't even care. You didn't even act like I saved you.
And then she said,
Mom!
That's okay, Matthew. I'm going to go take a bath with the toaster.
Like, seriously. It's like she just doesn't seem to care.
What's her first name again? I forgot again.
Glenda,
he's a good son.
He's beat up about
and he saved your life. You've got to
Physically
acknowledge that he saved your life.
Yeah.
Please acknowledge that. She's laid back. She's kind of a cool lady. She's she's very tough, I think, and she's very, very she probably didn't want a big deal made about her,
I bet there
almost
is some embarrassment there.
Probably
Oh,
a little
I'm sure,
embarrassment, yeah.
I mean, it's not easy to have your son throw up on the beach in front of you.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with like her embarrassment of getting in the riptide.
No.
Did they lose anybody that day? Because they some people usually have to be fished out. Were there any other life-saving attempts by the guards?
I did see Coast Guard flying over at one point. And they usually don't fly around in their helicopter very often.
Unless there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. All right, you may be excused. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And congratulations, Pony. We're giving you a round of applause.
I loved it.
Now, on a
Story
lesser,
with a happy ending.
I have a lesser beach story that is has nothing to do with life saving.
Really?
And really, it probably has to do a little bit with embarrassment, but I didn't get the desired results.
Oh, really?
It was my brother-in-law's birthday this past weekend.
Okay.
Labor Day
Paul's
weekend
birthday.
is Paul's birthday.
And that's Mr. Cathy.
That's Mr. Cathy.
Right.
And you guys have all met Paul.
Yeah, good guy.
And a very good guy, and very smart guy, very much smarter than I am, and very educated, much better educated than I am.
How could this possibly be?
I don't know. I thought that, when I got through the Rhodes Scholar program.
I understand.
So it's Paul's birthday, and, what do you get the man who really has everything? It's a challenge. It's a big challenge.
It's
But
tough.
Because I was going to be up there, and we have the big house, I said, why don't you have everybody come down to my place, and I'll cook for everybody.
Oh, look at you.
And so I decided,
Classy move.
and I would make jambalaya for everybody.
One of your signature dishes.
So I decided that I would cook for everybody. And it really isn't, Rob, the Louisiana barbecued shrimp is the signature dish. This was new territory for me, that I was going to make this for everybody.
But you're in the land of the greatest seafood in the world, so how can you possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
Right.
And, it was a very nice dish that I made. But we take a little trip over. You guys remember Bar Harbor?
Sure.
Yes.
That's the touristy place. You want to get a card. You want to get like a little gift for somebody, a little something that's just unique.
An ice cream
Isn't that
cone.
a place where you can get lobster-flavored ice cream?
Absolutely, at Gifford's Ice Cream Parlor.
When you go there, Amity means friendship. It looks like the town in Jaws.
I will not let you cut that shark open and have that little Kittner boy get spilled all over the dock.
It's been bad enough. We just lost Mrs. Bloom.
So I'm at a loss because I don't know. There's so much tourist garbage over there. There's so much schlock, like a seagull with a captain's suit on, that kind of crap.
It's delightful.
That you don't want to get. And I'm like, none of this is going to go. And we're up there, they're up there all the time. We're all lifers. We're not tourists. We're people that live up there during the summer a lot of the time. I'm the only real tourist because I'm only up there for like 4 days.
Right.
So I'm looking around, and in the meantime, the baby's just being turbo cute, and we've gotten a lot of little things from listeners, and thank you to all our listeners that have given him these little outfits.
Right.
So adorable. But I want to get him my own little outfit. And
Right.
I pop and I said, you know what? I bet they've got cute little, some kind of Maine-themed pajamas for the kid.
Perfect.
At Getty's. Remember that place?
Yes,
Getty's,
sure.
that little tourist trap? Now, Getty's is significant because that is the very first pub where I had my first, in-a-pub beer.
That was 1964.
It was
when he was 5.
Let's just say the statute of limitations has run out, but I was a little younger than the age of majority.
That's
at that
when
particular time.
the O'Mara boys crossed the river, right? On the boat?
Yes.
With Teddy?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but this was-
Yeah, you
this
met those
was-
male models.
This was, and we all had gay sex.
But to be fair, it was after the beer.
This was, I want to say I was 15 or 16.
No.
And had my little red sideburns that I had back then, like a leprechaun. And I went in there, and I remember it.
They said, hey, don't you represent Notre Dame?
I'm a fighter. So years and years and years ago, they converted the little patio area where we sat as a family. Everybody, allowed me to have my beer, and they converted it to a gift shop. And so now you've seen it. You go down underground,
yes,
and it's a little gift shop they have down there, and they have T-shirts. And I said, I'll go and see if I can find the kid something. And so I find him a pair of onesie moose pajamas,
perfect,
with the moose claw on the front. Mm-hmm. The back has a little flap sewn onto it that says Moose Caboose.
Oh, for his ass.
And the pajamas are all brown.
Perfect.
And then they've got the little tan sleeve. It's just a little
Nice and
moose
soft.
outfit. It's
Yeah.
kind of cute. Look great on a woman like at a Halloween party.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you know what I mean. That
But
kind
you might
of
want to
look.
go up one size.
But it's a little baby outfit. And the boy is into 6 months now. He's not an infant. He's in 6 months.
Wow.
He's growing at a rapid
he's long.
clip.
He is long, and he is a fighting machine.
This is my son, Manute O'Mara.
There you go. It's fine. Like a little height.
Yeah.
Hi, son. Or as when he's that age. Hi, son.
Well, everyone will be taller than you if you're in a wheelchair.
How are you? Roll me up. Roll me up. Hey. Anyway, so I'm checking out, and it's the cutest little PJs. And the lady behind the counter, almost like on cue, says, they have them in adult sizes as well.
Hey!
I'm like, really? And,
what's this then?
How's that? And they are small. He said, "Do you have adult small?" Because my brother-in-law is not a man of large stature.
Right.
He's not petite, but he's also not a redwood.
Do you think
he's He's short. That's
Obviously,
what I'm trying to say.
the woman saw you buying pajamas for your son. So do you think
She wanted them for me.
And so she said, "We have them in adult sizes. Nothing for you."
She said, "What the? We have them in adult sizes." I said, "Do you have this size?"
We'll have to special order that
and,
one.
Needless to say, I got the adult male small moose pajamas that said Moose Caboose on the back.
Nice.
And the only difference between the infant sizes, I presented them to Paul at his birthday cocktail hour. And after the wine and cocktails were finished halfway through dinner, Paul retreated to the study to slip into his Moose Caboose pajamas.
You're welcome.
And I give my props to Paul. He committed to the entire thing. He wore them for the entire evening. And the best part, he showed us the flap. And he had a real flap. And I don't know if my sister gave him a clue because I told my sister what I had done.
Right.
But he was wearing his lobster boxer shorts underneath his Moose Caboose.
Perfect.
I mean, it was the consummate tourist outfit that he had. And it was a beautiful moment for my family. And I give Paul props for committing to wearing those pajamas all night long.
Yeah, because people can be stuffy and they may not take it the right way.
That's right.
true.
And when I showed it to my friends over the weekend, I said, "You're going to love this." And somebody referred to the moose paw print. Might have resembled a camel's toe.
Understood.
Oh, the fun that lasted after that.
Yeah, but there are no camels in Maine.
Well, not much of a story either. Not like I had to fish them out of the drink and then throw up seawater all over the place.
Splitting headache.
Yeah, Ponyboy, he's our hero, baby. We'll take a break and come back with news you may not need on the Mike O'Mara Show right after this. No, you had to be a big shot, didn't you? Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. This segment of the Mike O'Mara Show, is Josh here today?
Josh is not here.
Where is Josh?
Semester started.
Damn it.
I need him to help me with the FanDuel because I'm all signed up. We're talking about FanDuel, new sponsor on the Mike O'Mara Show. FanDuel.com. This is it. Finally, it is opening week of the NFL regular season. It is the last chance to join FanDuel. What is it, you may ask? Millions of people play fantasy football, but can you win real cash this weekend playing fantasy football? Can you, huh?
Can you, Mike? Can you?
With just your buddies?
Huh?
Those stinky guys that eat pretzels and drink beer? Huh? You can win money with FanDuel.com. Chris Prince, a postal worker, won over $492,000 playing fantasy sports at FanDuel.com. 1 week fantasy football leagues for real money. The money is real. Immediate cash payouts are available. No season-long commitments. No upfront fees. You can play each week or whenever you want to play. It is all up to you. Set up a new lineup every single week and win every week if you're good enough.
Cool.
FanDuel is paying out more than $135 million this year.
Wow.
But you have to play to win, so play today. And I love the fact that you can do it every week and you don't have that season-long commitment with the same stinky lineup.
Exactly.
Go to FanDuel.com and click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner and use our code TMOS, and you will get a fantastic deal. Here is our special. FanDuel will match you dollar for dollar up to $200. That's up to $200 free.
Oscar, that's free money.
Free money.
But it's this week only. This offer ends Friday. Don't forget to use my code TMOS, FanDuel.com, where every week is a new season. That's FanDuel.com. Sign up today.
Do it, man.
And without further ado, let's get right to the news, ladies and gentlemen.
From around the globe, across the nation, looking through your neighbor's window, the Mike O'Mara Show now presents News You May Not Need, a comprehensive look at the stories you may or may not be talking about during your daily activity. And now, News You May Not Need.
Ariel Castro sentenced to life in prison for the kidnapping, rape, and beatings of 3 Cleveland women held captive for years in his house, was found hanged in his Ohio prison cell late on Tuesday. That's according to a state corrections official. The former school bus driver, who was under protective custody, not that protective, and he was isolated from other inmates at the Correctional Reception Center in Orient, was found dead at about 9:20 p.m. when prison staff were making their rounds. After prison medical personnel tried to resuscitate him, Castro was transferred to an area hospital and pronounced dead about 90 minutes later on.
They said they checked on him every 30 minutes.
Right.
And frankly, I can see this as people saying, well, this is a flaw in the system because that's not what he should be allowed to do. I'm okay with it.
First thing I thought was, really, could there have been any hanky-panky? Could you have had perhaps somebody
set up,
that was, hey, here's this belt. We're going to leave you alone for a few hours. You're going to go into the general population. Who knows? They're doing a full investigation.
They're doing a full investigation, but if it is purely a suicide, somehow it's not bothering me.
I say good riddance.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting stuff. We'll see, and I'll be interested to see the results of the investigation. President Barack Obama has failed so far to convince most Americans that the United States should launch a limited military strike against Syria in response to a suspected chemical weapons attack by the Syrian government.
But he has succeeded in sending you a congratulatory letter.
And we're glad.
Yes.
We are very happy.
We are pleased.
Some 56% of those surveyed said the United States should not intervene in Syria, while only 19% support action, the online poll found. Some 25% said they did not know what course of action the United States should take. I love those people. But I don't know.
That's right.
What do you think? I feel as though if we're not going to get significant international support, as tragic as it is, yes, I know he drew the red line in the sand. That to me is just like, well, I told him I wasn't going to take it anymore. That to me, I know it's international. I know it sends a bad statement to Iran. If people still step on it after this, you can always use the power of the United States. But if we're not getting the coalition, I don't know if I want another situation where we're putting American troops in harm's way.
I hate seeing what's going on over there as much as anybody you could talk to. When I see those kids that are victims of the poison, it kills me inside.
It's pretty horrible stuff that he's doing that to his own people.
But if we're going to set out to take a trip to the beach, let's make sure we get to the beach.
Yeah.
If you're going to do something, make sure it's something that's going to end it. And if we're not going to end it and we don't have the support of others...
Yeah, you're going to dick around at it.
And remember, I think it was Rumsfeld who said it's so much harder to get uninvolved than to get involved.
Amen.
And I'm scared for our people.
We have to do it.
And maybe if Donald Rumsfeld had taken his own advice, we wouldn't be in the situation.
Precisely. Easy for him to say now.
We have to do it.
You think so?
And the only reason... And people use this... it's a cliche. They use it too much.
Mm-hmm.
But we're the only, and I guess with great power comes great responsibility, but we're the only people that can stop this genocide.
It's terrible.
And I remember, and I don't know enough about history to even quote it, but I know growing up, talking to people and learning about how one thing leads to another, to another, to another.
Yeah, it's like when you look at World War II history, you can see that they were allowed to do this, and then they were allowed to do that. It's not identical to that in any way, shape, or form. But at the same time, I just think in the world we live in now, Oscar, we cannot be on our own with this. There has to be coalition building. Before
and not just
you
France.
do that, yeah, not just France. You've got to get the UK.
Right.
You've got to get the Arab nations that are on board with this. Or, the fact that we're going to... I'm tired of us being the world police. I think it sucks if we're not going to get the support.
And to what you said about we're the ones that have to do it, maybe, but what they're planning to do right now isn't going to end it. It's just going to be a gesture.
Yeah, but
if we don't...
It's going to stop their ability, or at least prohibit their ability to continue using these weapons.
Well, stay tuned. We'll have to see what happened. British Prime Minister David Cameron said Wednesday he believed the Syrian government would use chemical weapons against its own people again if the United States stepped back from taking military action against it. When asked by an opposition Labour Party lawmaker whether he would push for a ceasefire in Syria rather than a bombing raid, Cameron told Parliament that U.S. President Barack Obama had issued a clear warning to Syrian President Bashar al-Assad on chemical weapons, and he was right to stick to it. So that's
okay.
But I thought the UK wasn't supporting us.
Well, he is, but their
he is, but
Congress,
their government
Parliament
is. The Parliament isn't. So it's kind of weird. We'll see what happens. Let's get on to something really important.
Okay,
yogurt.
Thank you, Mike.
An unofficial Chobani recall. Has been sparked by a wave of customer complaints.
The best stuff out there.
The recall is estimated by some reports to have affected about 5% of product on store shelves and has sparked a wave of backlash by customers of the yogurt brand. Despite most seeing the incident as a recall, the company has come under criticism for purposely choosing not to use the word recall in their announcements.
I wish Oscar had made that face.
I had a dicey one at the airport.
Did you really?
And Shannon...
That's the flavor?
Yeah, Shannon looked at me and said, does this taste weird to you?
Okay.
And then I was like... And then in my head, I said, this was $6. It doesn't taste weird. And I ate the whole thing.
It tastes like sex.
Yeah, we switched, we switched out our lunches.
Well, the company has not used the word recall in any of its announcements in a nationwide issue, and Chobani has been criticized that it has not acted fast enough to ensure the potentially below-par products were removed from store shelves earlier. Dissatisfied customers have taken to social media sites, such as Facebook, to complain. One user has said, "Today my husband informed me that a Chobani strawberry yogurt had exploded in our refrigerator."
Oh, that's bad.
Which he found strange. I had noticed of late that some of the flavors, like raspberry, were very runny, and peach overly thick and lumpy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's about right.
And somebody says that some of the yogurts, when they open them, are sizzling.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not good. And a couple of people have gotten sick
I love
also.
eating them.
Do you think that we could use some of this bad
Health nut.
some of this bad yogurt if we sent it to Syria? Do you think it could do any good at all?
Put it on the tips of our missiles.
Just something.
Yeah.
It's sizzling yogurt.
Just to make a statement. A few years ago, there were rumors that LeBron James' mother, Gloria, was nailing Delonte West, a teammate of his on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Gloria James.
Those rumors were never confirmed, but it looks like Gloria, she does Gloria. We want the kid and the money.
Gloria.
It looks like Gloria does like him young because she's giving her business to a wannabe rapper who calls himself DeReal Limbo.
Oh, I have
or
all
DeReal Lambo.
I have all his records.
He's 31 years old, which means he's only 3 years older than LeBron.
Oh, dear.
Well, I mean, she had him young. We don't know exactly how old Gloria is, but she was 16 when she gave birth to LeBron, and he's 28. LeBron is.
Okay.
So she's at least 44.
Yeah.
Maybe 45.
The math checks out.
Depending on her birthday.
And you always want to hear from your mom, hey, meet my new boyfriend, this Miami rapper nobody knows about.
That's right. I wonder if she likes sizzling yogurt.
Thank you, Rob. We've seen these creative punishments before where a judge makes a small-time criminal hold up an embarrassing sign in public. Repeatedly called 911 and threatened to kill a retired police officer.
That's a good gag.
Named Jim Simone. So a Cleveland Muni judge named Pinky Carr.
Hey, Judge Pinky!
Pinky Carr!
There she is!
There
Pinky
she is!
Carr!
Pinky Carr,
Pinky
two shows,
Carr.
8:30 and 11:30.
Let's give it up for Pinky Carr!
Anyway, Pinky Carr sentenced him to wear a sign in public calling himself an idiot. This week, every day, Richard has been out in front of a police station in Cleveland with the sign. It reads, quote, "I apologize to Officer Simone and all police officers for being an idiot.
Well, that's nice.
Calling and threatening to kill you. I'm sorry, and it will never happen again." I'm all with Pinky on that.
That's like
one.
a diehard shaming.
I do, but I like creative punishments because
Yeah.
you know what? If you find this guy, he'll forget about it. This he'll remember.
And you don't have to pay for his incarceration.
And make him buy the poster board.
Being a huge pothead means going to great lengths to grow and transport your weed. And that brings us to a little something.
Oh, good.
It also means making really dumb mistakes because you're a huge pothead.
Good.
On Sunday night, police in Nova Scotia, it's right up where we were, near, to the Maine border.
Yeah, I took my Learjet up to Nova Scotia.
They pulled over a guy in his 20s for driving without his headlights on, and they immediately noticed something strange.
And you know what? Somewhere in his head he thought, if I don't have my headlights on, they're not going to notice me.
They won't see me.
I'm going to sneak through the countryside, and they're not going to find me.
Turn them off.
First, the front and back seats of his Toyota were packed with 20 huge marijuana plants.
Oh, no.
Which explains why he was trying to be stealthy and drive without his headlights, although obviously that's idiotic and backfired. It also makes this even more dangerous. The cops also found the guy's friend riding in the trunk.
Of course, keep the pot in the car.
There were so many
Put
marijuana
the human
plants.
in the trunk.
They had so many marijuana plants in the Toyota that you couldn't even fit a second person in the car if you wanted to.
God.
So the guy was riding in the trunk to make room for all the weed. Both men were arrested for drug trafficking. They're due in court next month. No word on how much food was in the car or where it was located. I'm going to say the front seat on that one.
Yeah, probably.
We'll take a break, come back with Rob's Magic Audio Vault right after this on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Look at me, it's way too soon to see what's gonna be. Don't look at me.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. This segment of the program is brought to you by Hulu Plus.
Ah, yeah.
I like control.
I know you do.
It's the best thing to have in the world. And right now, control just got a lot easier thanks to Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus allows you to watch anything you want, anywhere you want, catch up on all your Downton Abbey.
Of
You
course.
can use all of your devices. That's Blu-rays, your TV, your tablets, and you can get it on demand at all times. And this is a special deal just for TMOS listeners. It is an extended free trial of Hulu Plus. Give it a try. You'll love it. Just click the Hulu Plus banner at MikeO'MaraShow.com or go to HuluPlus.com/TMOS for 2 free weeks of great shows like Modern Family, WWE Monday Night Raw, The Biggest Loser, and my favorite, Kung Fu Panda.
It's the best.
It's endless. It's a free trial, and it starts the minute you click that banner. Before you know it, you'll be watching your favorite current shows and amazing classic TV shows, all on your schedule. Take control of your TV watching experience. Just click the Hulu Plus banner at MikeO'MaraShow.com or go to HuluPlus.com/TMOS. And remember, do it right now.
Thank you.
Right now.
When?
Right now. Let's open up the audio vault for September 4, 2013, Rob Spiewak.
I need just a moment to geek out on 2 levels.
Okay.
I'm playing this. This is Paul's new single, Paul McCartney's new song, and it's actually getting some traction, some ads on radio stations.
What do you think, everybody? Oh, I don't know what's the deal with that. What's going on with that?
Our audience skews young.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Sorry about that.
But it's the first time he's had a single with traction in a
Penny
while.
Lane is in my heart.
Yeah, it's very
and I'm gonna
Beatley.
make it sound like that.
It sounds very revolvery,
Right.
but it's good. There is this radio station in Long Island, WEHM, and there's a host on it. His name is Harry Waring. It's a little station because it's in Long Island. It's not in New York.
Okay.
Paul is vacationing, as he does most every year, in Long Island. He calls this guy on the request line because it's a Paul McCartney weekend on this radio station.
Oh, my God.
But he's calling from the Hamptons.
Yeah, but it's still, he's within
getting
the signal.
Okay.
So he's driving.
Harry
in the car.
Waring.
Yeah, and he's listening to Paul McCartney Weekend, and he calls the request line. This DJ handles it pretty well, but you can tell he's excited, and Paul is pretty awesome.
It wouldn't be any fun if the DJ wasn't excited.
As a radio guy and as a Paul McCartney guy, I just got to geek out. This is a pretty cool moment.
This is a huge surprise and an amazing way to do it, and an honor to speak with Sir Paul McCartney. Paul, thanks for calling in.
Hey, Harry, it's great, man. We've been listening to your station while we've been out here on vacation, and I thought, seeing as it's Paul McCartney weekend, I got to just call you up and say thanks.
For people who don't know, you're out here, right?
Yeah, I come out here regularly, pretty much each year. My family, even though we live in England, we've been listening to the station, and I say I was in the car the other day driving a bunch of the kids in our family, and we suddenly heard it on, so we're all, yeehaw!
That's one of the coolest things to hear. Congratulations on new. We love the song. The listeners love it. It's been so much fun, too, because the first notes of the song hit, and the phones just explode. And everyone's...
Wow, that's so cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, I was thinking of phoning in, trying to win a trip to Las Vegas myself, but I'm going anyway.
How cool is that?
And McCartney's the coolest. That is great. Rob, that's not geeking out. I love that.
I can't hate him now.
Can't hate him when he does that.
And I want to thank Surf for posting that, because I wouldn't have found it otherwise.
That's awesome. I love that.
Broadcaster I don't like as much as Harry Waring is Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson with the bow tie.
He's not wearing it anymore.
Oh, really?
He was wearing a regular, normal necktie when he fell asleep on Fox News.
He fell asleep on television?
Apparently, he was filling in for, God, what's his name? The conservative guy that was
They're all conservative.
And he was filling in for the guy on Overnight.
Yes.
And they came back on the morning show, and he would, Mike.
I'm sorry. I'm here. What's going on?
He came back on the morning show, and there's, the Barbie doll, and there's the Ken doll sitting on the couch, and they're watching Tucker asleep.
He's really asleep. I don't think we're being good co-hosts right now.
That poor guy.
Good to see you.
What's up now?
Welcome to Fox and Friends. I know we're not on television, so it doesn't bother me.
Right now, he still doesn't know they're live.
Wow.
You don't need to be embarrassed. This is a commercial break.
live?
Yeah.
In the 15 years of this program, I don't think that's ever happened.
I know. I agree with you.
You know what it is I sat in for Sean Hannity last night.
I know.
It went late, and all of a sudden I was sitting there, and I just was having these happy thoughts, and I just dozed off.
You sure did.
One of our evil cameramen cackling in the background. I know which one of you it is.
I think this
we took pictures of it.
Is this honestly on TV?
We're on television.
Is this honestly on TV? He's asleep.
Processing it.
It's happened, and many times Allie's been speaking.
Oh, that is great. Pony, do you want to throw something in on that one?
I had a question.
Yeah.
Is he that douchey guy with the little glasses?
No, this is the guy that mostly has bow ties.
Bow
He
ties.
didn't have one
Gotcha,
anymore.
gotcha.
That's right. But there are plenty of douchey guys on TV with little glasses.
That's very
too.
true. Very, very true. I want to go now. You know that I like when you spotlight an impressionist and you say he's good, because I value that. Jay Farrow, the thin black guy on
Love
Saturday
Jay
Night
Farrow.
Live.
I had Jay Farrow on my show on The Edge.
This is a great parody. He's doing Kanye, but the song is called I'm a Dog. And it's just about being a dog, but it sounds so much like a Kanye record.
I am a dog. Hurry up, let me out the garage. Hurry up, get my massage before I start barking like Nicki Minaj. Hey, I'm a crazy bitch. Give me shots for my rabies, bitch. Matter of fact, give me some kibbles and bits. Mailman, you see me, your ass better dip. I'm staring at your plate. Bacon strips don't taste like steak. You wanna neglect me? Why I'ma chew your shoes so they non-existent? Throw this damn ball. Stop resisting. Me and your new boys ain't coexisting, huh? I don't bark, I roar. Watch me drag my ass across your floor.
Pretty brilliant. Pretty brilliant. And you know what?
I told you, he's talented, man. He's fantastic.
It's one thing to be able to do a voice, but when you can use it to do something with it,
He sounds just like him.
That is
scary.
so funny.
And we close with Jimmy Kimmel's take on Dennis Rodman, who just got to North Korea, I believe, yesterday, which is great. Good for him in North Korea.
Dennis Rodman returned to North Korea this morning, and with any luck, this time for good. Dennis Rodman, he said he's not going there for diplomatic reasons. He just likes being taller than an entire country. Actually, he's going to hang out with his friend, Kim Jong-un. This could turn out to be the most romantic love story of all time. But if somebody told you Dennis Rodman, a basketball player, was hooking up with Kim, you'd assume they met Kardashian, right?
That is your magic audio wall. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, Rob. And that's it. We got to get out of here. Thanks for joining us on the show. Don't forget, it's Omericon 2013. That's live at the State Theater in Falls Church, Virginia, Saturday night, November 9th. Tickets will go on sale for everybody Friday, September 13th. And within 24 hours, our VIPs will have all your information on how you can get your advanced purchases of tickets to Omericon 2013. Advanced purchases will be available for VIP members because we know you wanted it. We know you wanted to feel special.
We love
and
you.
We care about you. But don't forget, for everybody else, there'll be hopefully plenty left. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
We're counting on that.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, we just want to sell them. But anyway, we'll see you November 9th, Omericon 2013 at the State Theater. That's it. We got to get out of here. Have a great day, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new show. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. Please remember to grab your extended free trial of Hulu Plus, a special offer just for our listeners. Go to MikeO'MaraShow.com and click on the Hulu Plus banner and start watching all of your favorite shows right now. Or you can go to HuluPlus.com/TMOS. Again, that's HuluPlus.com/TMOS. Or click the Hulu Plus banner at MikeO'MaraShow.com. You may go now.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.